Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome to I.O. Allah. Join us on a journey of enlightenment as we explore the teachings of Islam and delve into the beautiful principles that guide our lives. Like and subscribe to my channel. Crying was your first sign of being alive. If you didn't cry, doctors made sure you did because you were supposed to live. Cry to live. You had to learn to cry before you were supposed to learn to smile. As babies, we used to cry to communicate anything and everything. Then with time, we learned to express ourselves with words instead of tears. But until now, when words fail to express feelings bursting inside, tears replace them. Extreme joy, suppressed anger, helplessness, sorrow, loneliness, regrets, repentance, pain, stress, loss, disappointment, empathy, smothered tears, etc., all can result in crying. Human beings cry for all sorts of reasons: hormonal imbalances, anger, loss, loneliness, stress, and low blood sugar are just some of the many reasons we weep. They are not a sign of weakness, just a mode of communication. A silent one. And not all tears mean depression or sadness. True weakness isn't acknowledging your emotions by crying, it's hiding from them. Too often, we feel ashamed, silly or weak when we cry in front of anyone. Perhaps it's because we feel vulnerable when we don't want to. Though havoc, the unacknowledged feelings may wreak is greater than feeling of vulnerability. In reality, we are simply connected with our feelings. It's also an opportunity for people to become closer. If we cry in front of someone, chances are we either feel attached to that person or will eventually be attached. Which is why shedding tears for the sake of Allah brings us closer to Him. Tears in sujud, prostration, or tears in dua are one of the most beautiful feelings. And those are the tears that make us feel afloat above all our burdens. It feels like this was the reason why Prophet, PBUH, was ever smiling even when his life had hardships upon hardships. He shed tears and it didn't make him any less manly. He just knew how to blow away the heavy load with the power of tears. Smiling is sunnah and so is crying, not equivalent though. Hence, it's nothing to be ashamed of. So next time when you try to suppress your tears, let them flow. Fall in prostration and let them reach Allah. What others can't understand, and sometimes not even you, Allah will. Tears will strengthen you instead of making you feel weak. So let them flow. Benefits of tears. According to the Hearty Soul, crying is one of the best ways to channel and filter out the thoughts and events that cause us worry or grief. Bottling up your emotions by holding back the tears can lead to long-term psychological damage. When we cry, we are releasing negative tension that builds up from our day-to-day lives, allowing us to feel comforted and recharged so that we can pick ourselves back up afterward. Crying is the transformation of distress into something tangible, and the process itself reduces the feeling of trauma. The important part of it is that you are acknowledging your emotions and confronting them head-on. Not facing negative feelings can risk leading you down a dark path. Alcoholism, depression, anxiety disorder, drug abuse or any kind of unhealthy compulsive behavior can stem from a refusal to face one's emotions. A 1964 study found that people respond less negatively and more compassionately to people who are crying. The study looked at the self-reported emotional response of people when they are in the presence of a crying person. If you're in a situation where you are with a friend, and both of you received some upsetting news, taking the first step in crying will allow other people to feel comfortable expressing their own emotions. Those who accept sadness when it stares them in the face allow others to do the same. So, the next time you feel the dreaded waterworks approaching, don't repress the feeling. Let those tears help you to grow socially, mentally and spiritually. If you're a parent, then know that this message starts at a very young age. So we need to know how to deliver this message across to them that tears are not a sign of weakness.